Arsenal's transfer window had everything. Off to a good start with the record signing of Alexandre Lacazette. But losing Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain to rivals Liverpool was an unforeseen blow. While after incessant speculation that Alexis Sanchez would leave with his contract running down, he remained a gunner. Bournemouth moved quickly to complete their summer business. Nathan Ake signed for a club record fee following his successful loan spell last season. And the acquisitions of Premier League veterans Jermaine Defoe and Asmir Begovic also bolstered Eddie Howe's squad. Ever present so far this season, Danny Welbeck has been pleased to get a run in the Arsenal team, having suffered with injuries since his 2014 move from Manchester United, featuring in just 48% of the Gunners' matches. That's left him a long way behind the scoring figures some rival strikers have racked up in the spell since his Premier League debut.
He's getting to that stage where it is now or never for him to do the business and show some of that potential and prove that he is a great player and he can score goals in the Premier League.
At the other end of Arsenal's lineup, a reshaped defence featured strongly in their improvement towards the end of last season. In their final 8 league games, Arsene Wenger's switch to 3 central defenders paid dividends. The Gunners won 7 and lost only once, conceding just 5 goals in those matches and convincing Wenger to carry the same formation into this season. The outcome, though, has been very different. After losing 2 of the opening 3 games, the Gunners are down in 16th. That could bring a rethink against Bournemouth to shore up a side that's been conceding an average of more than 2.5 goals per game. One key battle is likely to come in midfield. Granit Xhaka and Harry Arter have both featured in every match for their clubs so far this term and accumulated some impressive statistics. Xhaka has played a central role for the Gunners in every sense, making more passes than any other Premier League player in that time.
Granit Xhaka is a good technician of the ball. Obviously, he rotates the ball well. A lot of Arsenal's moves go through him, and that's why he has got the most pass completion in the team. I feel he's a good athlete. I didn't realise how good an athlete he was before he came to the Premier League, but he can get around the pitch.
Even if Bournemouth strike first, there's no need for Arsenal to panic. Eddie Howe's side has a recurring problem, dropping points from winning positions. Only West Ham have surrendered more points in that situation since the Cherries made their Premier League debut 2 seasons ago.
I think it's a big concern for Eddie Howe. For me, I think it's easy to say, it's quite simple, but Eddie Howe loves playing out from the back, and I feel that once you've gone into the leads, you might have to slightly adjust the way that you play to try and stop losing the ball in your own final third.
One of the most vivid illustrations of Bournemouth's tendency to let points slip came at home to Arsenal last season. Goals from Charlie Daniels, Callum Wilson and Ryan Fraser gave them a seemingly commanding 3-0 lead. But that all changed in the final 20 minutes, Sanchez sparking a fight back that Lucas Perez continued, before Olivier Giroud snatched a draw right at the end. Bournemouth's main goal-scoring threat comes from Joshua King, whose shot conversion rate in 2017 is ahead of Dele Alli and Romelu Lukaku. Fresh from scoring for his country, the Norwegian will be keen to get off the mark in this Premier League campaign.
He's got everything, you know. He's got goals in him. He's brave. He's a fantastic athlete. You know, he's got raw ingredients, pace, power.
Just 2 places apart towards the bottom, the stakes will be high at the Emirates. The Cherries are desperate to put their first point on the board, while Arsenal haven't lost 3 league games in a row for more than 5 years.
Bournemouth have got to stop the rot, you know. They've started poorly, but in general, I can't see Arsenal, after what's gone on in the